how to use visualization to be able to manifest literally anything you want. I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it to make it as effective as possible, but also as simple and straight to the point as possible so that you have zero confusion around how to craft a visualization scene for you. For those of you who still don't know a lot about manifestation just yet, this technique of visualization will help you to achieve literally any goal that you have. It's been scientifically proven, okay? So stay with me. We're gonna jump right into it. But first, just in case you're new, hi, I'm Jessie Riemann. And on this channel, we often talk about the real reasons you're not losing weight and how to recover from restrictive dieting. But most importantly, and this is where this video applies because it's at the core of everything I teach, we talk about brain reprogramming and manifestation so that you can literally, I feel like I keep saying literally, manifest every single thing that you want to in your life, because my belief is that life should be about so much more than food and your body. I feel like in the recovery community, we get so focused on the food and the body all the time, right? But don't you want your life to be about so much more than that? Yeah, me too. So that's why we talk about this on this channel and exactly how to do that. So if you want help with your specific manifestation, you want me to get to the bottom of why something's not manifesting, or teach you how to customize this entire process so that I can help you manifest literally anything. Look at that. Was that like the 5th time I said literally? Oh my gosh, I'm such a valley girl today, you guys, like literally. Manifest anything that your heart desires, okay? I'd love to help you do that in one-on-one coaching. Get your cup of tea or your cup of coffee and let's talk about how to use visualization to be able to manifest anything. Literally. Okay, so you guys heard me say in my How I Manifested Losing 40 Plus Pounds video that your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what you see in your 3D surroundings, in what we call our reality, and what we imagine in our mind. So, like I said in that video, the really, really cool thing about this is visualization ends up becoming one of the most powerful techniques we could possibly use to be able to not only reprogram the subconscious mind, but also for all of my spiritual, esoteric, open-minded people, even if you're not, because you are scientific and you do understand the concept that everything is energy, we can look at it under a fine enough microscope, that we can start creating the life that we want to live. You can become the person who has the money and the body and the health, the metabolism, the relationship, the career, anything that you want, you can make it happen up here through visualization. The reason that everything looks the way that it does right now in your life is because life has to reflect what your most dominant state is. Your most dominant state is created by your most dominant thoughts. So, like I said, your subconscious is like this. This is how I like to explain it in sessions. Imagine your subconscious is this. Your subconscious is essentially blind to what's going on out here. All it knows is once it receives an image from you about what you're looking at and a thought that is associated with what you see, then that is what your subconscious makes that mean. And if you do that enough times, that is what your subconscious believes. We do that enough, that absolutely has to reflect in our reality. So what visualization does is if we create a practice where whatever it is that we want to change or create new in our life, if we start showing our subconscious mind a scene or scenes often enough that imply that we already are the person who is in that life with those things, with the people, with the career, whatever it is, often enough, then the subconscious literally believes it's already happening. It has already happened. You do this enough times, you are going to create new pathways in the brain, which will lead to new inspired ideas, new synchronicities, new people that come into your life because of energy. You are literally, oh my gosh, okay. literally is the word of the day. If this was a drinking game, which I don't do, take a sip of your tea every time I say literally today. You are changing who you are when you do this. So now that you understand just how powerful visualization is, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it and how to make it super effective. So here we go. I'm just going to get right to it. All right. So when you are creating your visualization scene, again, keep in mind that whatever it is that you are visualizing, you want that scene to imply that it's already your life, that it has already happened. You're not going to focus on how you get there or all the steps that it took to get you there. So for example, let's say somebody is wanting to manifest a change in their physical body, right? This isn't going to be about you visualizing you working out or doing certain things to create that change. You don't need to worry about that. That is not your job. That is the universe's job, your higher self, God, whatever you want to call it. That is the universe's job to figure out the how. There are an infinite amount of possibilities as to how things could happen for you. But our perception of how things can happen is so incredibly limited. So when we try to logic our way through it, we end up getting in the way and we make it more difficult for the process to unfold. The universe already knows how to make things unfold in the best possible way for you, okay? So it is not our job to get in the way of that. So your visualization, also I want to add this too, when we visualize the how, when we visualize the middle, it also tends to create a lot of resistance, because then we'll start to think thoughts like,
oh man, then I'm gonna have to do this, and then I gotta get here first, and that's gonna take a lot of time, and oh my gosh, that just seems so overwhelming.
And when we create that kind of resistance, when we're thinking like that, we get in the way of being able to manifest whatever it is that we want to manifest. So let's not do that, okay? Because if you had already manifested it, if you were already the person living that life with all the things that you wanted to manifest, but now it's your normal reality, you wouldn't be thinking about how hard it was to get here. You'd be thinking and feeling, this is really nice. I'm really grateful. I love that this is my life now, right? And also you'd be wanting new things, because that's the way life works. We are here to continue to want and manifest different things. So don't ever, that's another side thing I just want to add, don't ever feel bad for wanting things. You are meant to want things. And whatever it is that you want, you're meant to experience it in this life. You can't want anything that isn't possible for you. That is just the way things work in terms of manifestation, okay? So know that everything that you want right now, you're supposed to have it, okay? I promise you that. So your scene is going to, again, imply that it's already happened, and you're going to try to make it as real as possible. So when you close your eyes, you're going to imagine where you are. If there are people there in front of you, imagine them right in front of you. You can imagine, if it's somebody you already know, you can imagine their voice saying something to you that implies that you're already living this life, that you have already manifested what you want to manifest. You can also incorporate something like, what are you holding? What are you wearing? Where are you going? What are you doing? You get the idea. It's really going to depend on what it is that you want to manifest. So some examples are, you could create a visualization where you are being congratulated by somebody that's really close to you on now having what it is that you were wanting to manifest, now that it's already your life. You can imagine them saying, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. This is so amazing that you're getting to do this now. Or, how were you able to do this? This is so incredible. I'm so inspired by you. It could be a visualization where you imagine being on vacation somewhere and you're with someone, your friends, your significant other, maybe your future significant other, or your family, or whomever, and you are really happy, and you're maybe sitting in a chair somewhere thinking about the fact that now everything has already worked out and you're able to finally relax about life. Like I said, this already implies that it's already happened for you. If it was somebody wanting to manifest, let's say, making a certain amount of money, then what implies to you that you already have that kind of money? Again, are you on a certain vacation now because you can afford it? Are you now living in your dream home? So you're imagining as if you're maybe walking around the living room, or you're cooking in the kitchen, or you're in your bed, wherever it is in your house that implies you already live in your dream home. Whatever implies to you, whatever scene makes you feel all the feelings that you would feel if this is now your norm. And when you make it as specific as possible by imagining, like I said, literally imagine touching something or holding something, because we've done enough things like we know what a mug feels like to our hand. We know what a table feels like. We know what somebody else's hand feels like. We know what a tree feels like. You guys get what I'm saying here. When you incorporate things like that, it makes it that much more real, which helps you feel the feelings of this being your reality now. That's also why it can be really helpful if you already know the sound of somebody's voice and you want to imagine, like I said, they're with you and you're talking, or they're congratulating you, or whatever it is, then again, that helps make it feel more real. Once you have come up with your scene, all this scene needs to be is a very short, to the point scene. If you work with me in one-on-one coaching, I have created a morning meditation visualization that guides you through this entire process, but it doesn't have to be through that. You can do this totally on your own, but you're just going to make this to the point. You're going to want to make sure that you are visualizing this scene on a very consistent basis. So what I recommend that you do is create this visualization every single morning, as close to when you wake up as possible, or right before you fall asleep, because those are the two most powerful times that your brain is going to be more receptive. Your subconscious mind is more open and receptive to this kind of reprogramming and these visualizations. It doesn't have to be, so please don't worry if those times sometimes don't work for you. It's most important that you just do this on a regular basis, but if you want that extra boost, then those times are the most effective. Morning is my personal favorite because then I feel like it sets my entire day up feeling as though I'm already that person living the life that I already have everything that I've wanted to manifest, right? So there's that. Then we're going to do future videos about this. But for those of you who then have the question, what happens when I get triggered? When I see something that happens in my reality that doesn't align with that visualization, that shows me that it's not working, okay? What I first want to remind you of is anything that you see happen in your reality in the 3D is only a reflection of your most dominant state. So when you're seeing things that look like they're not working out, if, not everybody does, but if you're seeing that happen, that's only a reflection of the person you've always been up to this point. So it's kind of like proof of, oh yeah, this is exactly what I've always believed about these things. So I got to give it a little bit of time for my subconscious to keep being reprogrammed. So what's super helpful each time you get triggered is to take a couple minutes, go somewhere by yourself, go to a bathroom, go to your room, go somewhere, go into your car where you can just close your mind, close your eyes and open your mind for just a couple minutes, go back to that scene, revisit that scene, feel all the feelings of being the person who already has the result that you want, who already has manifested what you want to manifest. Feel that as real as you possibly can. And what you're going to do is program your mind each time you get triggered. No, actually, this is my reality. This is my reality. This is my reality. It's not fake it till you make it. We have to show your subconscious mind that a different reality has happened in order for your subconscious to believe that a different reality is possible for you. And when you do this, your subconscious, and when you do this enough times, this will become so normal to your subconscious that your subconscious will literally be like, and there we go, I said literally, take another sip of tea. Your subconscious mind will be like, oh, it's already happened. Oh, I'm already this person. Oh, I'm already living this life. And then it will do everything in its power to make that happen. You will not have to force anything. Like I said, you will get inspired ideas if you're meant to. Things will shift in your life. You'll meet new people. You'll get new opportunities. You won't have to do anything that doesn't feel incredibly natural, okay? But this is how you create this kind of powerful visualization in order to be able to manifest anything that you want. So if you guys have more questions about this, I will be making more videos about this stuff in the future, but if you have specific questions, please leave them in the comments below. I can't wait to keep making more manifestation videos. I can't tell you how excited and happy and truly thankful I am that a lot of you guys are loving this kind of content, because it's so true to who I am, and I could talk about this stuff all day, every day. So I look forward to doing that more. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have an amazing day. And as always, I love you guys so, so much, and thank you for being here. Bye.